Hey YouTube, this is War Dude and welcome to my Barrows guide. For the equipment, I bring as my main weapon a black salamander. This weapon is very good. The ammunition for it basically is Harlander tar. It's 60 GP a piece. It's really cheap. I bring a helm of Netsunot. I doubt that I pronounced that correctly, but oh well. For the extra attack bonuses, I bring dragon boots because they give a little bit of strength. Obsidian cape, this can be replaced with any cape that gives a magic bonus. Amulet of glory, this can be replaced with anything, a fury if you have enough of that. Ring of life for just in case you run out of prayer on somebody, like if you run out of prayer on Darrows right before he dies, it could be pretty dangerous. Mystic gloves for just a little bit of magic bonus. And this black d'hide can be replaced with mystic robes for the extra it's mage bonus, but I just like to use black d'hide right off the bat so I don't have to take up the inventory space with the black d'hide. For a point of reference on how to get to Barrows, I'm going to start out in the Canifis Bank. You're going to run west for a little while until you get to a gate. There'll be a gate near a farm patch. Now, in order to get through this gate, you're going to have to do the Priest in Peril quest. If not, there's one other way to get around. You have to go out and around the gate. Now, this is the fastest way to get to Barrows without doing that quest for that underground secret passage. I normally don't lose any food, so it's not that bad. So you just missed. Maybe they try to attack twice normally. Normally it's only one if they even get it. But I normally don't run out of energy either. You should be good there. Just get right here, and then you're right here at the swamp boat. You just board it. And from here, you're going to run across this bridge. I'm going to walk. Change in plan, I'm going to run. You're just going to follow this path here. And you're here. I'm going to be showing you my preferred order of attacking the brothers. I find my way the best to save the most on prayer and just make it easier, save on money. A very important step that will save you a lot of time is to do your quick prayers. Quick prayers will just be one click here and it'll select whatever prayer you have selected. For the first one, you're going to have attack selected. Confirm it. Now this is Derek. Derek is going to probably be your hardest meleeer to kill. Just pray on him. He can't hit through prayer or anything like that, and you should be just fine. Once you're down in there, turn on your prayer, walk over to the tomb, and that is my tunnel. I will explain more about that when I get to my tunnel. Now you're going to run south to the most southern hill, and that is going to be Carol. One thing that you can do for Carol, for those of you that don't know, the black salamander has 3 different attack styles. It uses your strength, your ranged, and your magic. What you could do is, to save 1 inventory space and not have to bring a melee weapon, you could just keep the black salamander here and switch to your strength or your ranged, whichever one is higher, whichever one will make you hit more. But what I do is I just go ahead and melee it anyways. So you're going to dig with the spade. You're going to want to select your quick prayer to ranged, because if you don't, it's going to hit pretty high on you. pray range and attack it. And I will resume this when I finish the kill. Now that she is almost dead, as you can see, just quite a bit of prayer was drained on more than normal usually. And right after you finish killing her, you click your prayer, and you drink some more of your potion. Now the next person I'll be attacking is Varix. Some people don't pray on Varix, but since I'm wearing black D-hide, I pray on him. But yeah, he's the only one that'll hit through your prayer. So that's why a lot of people don't pray on him. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this kill so you can see what I mean by he hits through your prayer. Well, right there, he hit right through it. Now my magic is just at 70. I was just able to start wielding this weapon. So I hit okay numbers. I don't hit very high. They're good enough for what I need to do here. You never want to let your prayer drop to below 100 because that prayer drain, the major prayer drain right there, that phase drains your prayer by around 100 prayer points. It can be pretty difficult to deal with. If you let it drop below 100, it'll take off your prayer, and then you have to see right now it's at 52, but since I just finished the kill, take the prayer off. What can happen is if you let it drop below 100, you will get your prayer drained, and then you have to drink a potion, turn your prayer back on, and it's no fun. You're going to run to this hill over here. This is going to be Guthin's. Guthin's, I pray on him because I don't like he hits in the 200s, and it's really annoying. So I'm going to select the prayer and kill him, and I'll resume it. One thing that I did forget to mention is that Guthin's can heal himself, which is one of the other reasons that I use prayer on him. And now that Guthin's is almost dead, turn my prayer off, run back out. Now my next attack will be Torags. Now I don't pray on Torags because he does not hit very high at all. I am going to use what I have left over here for prayer because, I mean, might as well. You have it there. Might as well, you know. Can eat a little bit up, start attacking him again. You can turn on auto retaliate, make it easier on yourself when you're eating or drinking prayer pots. I don't choose to because I forget one time, and then when I went down into my tunnel and I started getting auto attacked, it was not very fun. Alright, I'll be back. Now that I have finished with him, I'm going to re-equip my whip and go and take out this last, in my opinion, the easiest brother. This brother will use mainly weakening spells and confusion spells. Doesn't attack with its actual magic spells very often, but of course, now that I said that, 3 in a row. It's pretty high too. Oh, there's 4. 5. Alright, and there's the weakening spell. Confusion. That's the way they normally are. He just continues to recast those, and now I start attacking again. The black D-hide is going to be great. One of the main reasons that I wear black D-hide is so I can protect decently well against his magic attacks. So I don't have to use prayer on him. If I was wearing like armor, I would definitely have to use pray on him. He would absolutely devastate me. Pretty bad. So I'll resume this once I'm ready to go to my tunnel. My preferred tunnel would probably be Aram's, but I would consider this one of the harder tunnels. But I mean, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, now this is going to be your tunnel. This could sometimes take you a while. Sometimes it could go pretty quickly. There is going to be a series of doors that you will have to run through. Some of them will be able to be opened and some of them won't. It will be random every time what door leads you into your treasure room. And as you're running through here, at any point in time, your final brother could appear and start attacking you. There are doors. There's a center room that has a chest in it. There's doors that go all the way, all around the outside. What you're looking for is the door that leads to your chest room. Eventually you'll come to a dead end, and then you'll have to go all the way back out and around the tunnel. And at your chest room, you will have a puzzle that you have to solve, like so. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy out just a second. Okay, now that he is dead, I can continue going through here. And that was my chest room, and he has appeared right before it. What will happen sometimes is he will appear right when you open the chest. And as you can see, he did hit a pretty decent hit there at full health. Now I've heard that when he is low health and you aren't praying, he can hit in upwards of 500s. So now I'm at 16. I don't think I'll be able to finish him in time with 16 pray left. So I'm going to drink another part of the potion and finish him off here. He's got really low mage defense. I have noticed that. Alright, now you're here at your chest. You're going to equip your ring of wealth. And you just open your chest. Right there is normally when he would spawn and attack you. Search it. And 154 death runes and 4 sharks. That's an interesting loot, but never gotten sharks before, so break your teleport. Now this is me just showing you that with a high enough construction level, it can make your runs here pretty easy for you. My construction level is 50 if you watched my introduction video. And inside, so in my house I have an altar, so if you get some teleport to house tabs, you can go right here, pray at your altar, get full prayer again, and if you've done desert treasure in your portal room, you can get a carol portal, go in it, and you're right back here in Canifis, and you go bank, restock, and repeat. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye. One thing that I forgot to say was it is very important to realize that your prayer is going to be drained by around 100 every so often. So that's why prayer potions are so vital to doing barrows if you're low level. I'm only level 93, so they can hit pretty high on me. A lot of people that you'll see there are upwards of 100 using a lot better stuff than you are if you're low level like me. There are only 2 level requirements for the style of barrows that I do, and that is 70 ranged and 70 magic. For the inventory, I suggest you bring a good melee weapon, a couple prayer potions depending on how long you plan on staying, maybe a super defense and strength potion, some food to eat. I choose monkfish because it's cheap and it heals enough. I bring a ring of wealth for when I do the loot. I've heard that it helps, I don't know for sure. A one-click teleport out. Now any of these, like the prayer potions here, you can bring more prayer potions. You could fill up these first 2 rows of prayer potions, depending on how long you want to stay. Normally I'll stay for 2 to 3 trips, so I'll bring 4 to 5 more prayer potions. I normally don't use them all. I normally run out of food because when I'm going through the tunnel, I get attacked a lot and I run out. So that's normally where all my food goes.